Good morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, markets have turned mostly lower overnight. Beans right now, maize down 2 cents at 11.38. Soybean oil is losing to meal. Corn's down a penny in the May at 4.22, while wheat's anywhere from 5 to 8 cents lower. Stocks are lower, watching if the U.S. government shuts down. Most people think they'll kick the economy and spending down the road. We're also watching pretty closely. Goldman Sachs CEO is worried about the economy, and also Apple's out dropping their EV program and focusing more on AI. In the grains, soybean market, again, it feels like China might be back in the soybean market, buying beans for import. Still, Brazil is cheaper than U.S., and most of their focus will be on Brazil. Until overnight, soybean oil was gaining on soybean meal. The trend in part has to do with talk that there may be some controls on imported feedstocks for biofuel, which would help soybean oil. But looking at January crush at record, again, people are wondering, what will we do with the meal, especially with world crush data showing record worldwide crushing. We also noted that the market's still trying to get a handle on Brazil's soybean crop. Pretty wide range in guesstimates between lower private estimates and USDA's latest numbers, but not much expected in March USDA supply and demand, but they could lower exports a little bit, but that could be offset by a higher crush number. In the corn market, again, there was talk about Ukraine selling corn to China. There was some rumors floating around, unconfirmed, that China was buying U.S. P&W corn. Corn market rallied, I think, in part due to some short covering, maybe looking at U.S. Midwest weather, but in general, I think we need to see some kind of lower South American crop, or we need to see bigger U.S. corn export numbers to sustain any rallies over the recent highs. In the wheat market, we've rallied up into the 20-day moving average. We found resistance there. Again, some people believe that the funds will begin slowly covering their short wheat positions going into the U.S. Growing season. Our weather guy looks for a dry summer in the U.S. Midwest, especially the western Corn Belt and the Plains, similar to last year. The only difference is that analog years, when we shift from El Nino to La Nina, show there might be more heat in the western Corn Belt in the summer of 2024 than the last year. We're also, the wild card could be Russia. There could be some rigidness in the summer in Russia, and so that could also trigger some short covering in wheat. The only tender activity in wheat is Jordan, and there could buy Black Sea wheat at a steep discount to both French and U.S. wheat. And then finally, when we look at the charts, soybeans, corn, and wheat, it looks like they're trying to make a bottoming action. Again, I think we're close to a price of a bottom, but I think it's too early.